Very nice. Quentin King right there. Thank you, Quentin. Paul here, Music Villa, downtown Bozeman, Montana, and Billings, Montana, by the way.
And Billings.
Yeah.
Now in Billings.
Yes. 2 stores.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the empire. You're growing an empire.
Yeah. That's it. That'll be it. I promise you that. Today, Quentin, we are checking out one of our custom shop 9-string tailors. You know we love these. We've done them before. We do them a lot. We like them. People like them. And why do they like them? Well, because you get that 12-string jangle,
shimmer,
shine with a 1 3/4 inch nut width.
Yeah.
And they're fun. Yeah. They're just fun.
So this one is a specimen. You know, Paul always goes for whatever.
This time it was Chad.
It was Chad?
Yeah, Chad
Really?
picked it out.
Wow.
Yeah, he picked out the most, which I would say,
it looks like it's, you know,
one of the best, finest pieces of quilted maple I've ever seen.
It's just, it is a gorgeous guitar.
I love the binding too.
Yeah, the binding is nice.
Tortoise
heel
binding.
cap. It's
maple neck.
What this the metal on the tuning machines? It's not. I don't know what you call that.
I don't either. Like a smoked, whatever, smoked chrome.
So you say smoked, and the next word in my head is salmon. So, but it's not salmon color. It's
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
I know. There's a name for it. It's too early in the morning, honestly.
Right. No, it's pretty though. It's a pretty metal.
Yeah.
But what's cool, like you were saying, the 1 3/4 width.
Yeah.
This means, so if you struggle, or not even struggle, even if you can do it with relative ease, playing a full 12-string is hard. I'm just going to say, for me, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
To do it cleanly and get everything pressed down. And so what you get out of the 9-string, we've said this before, is you get the shimmer of those octave strings. But you get an easier, smaller neck to play with. The fact that your A and your E and your high E string are singles, making chords, allow your chords to be made more easily.
Yeah.
And the clarity that you get if you're a fingerstyle player or even just a strummer and you want that clean, crisp bass note.
Yeah.
And sometimes a 12-string, it sounds cool, but if I'm going,
that sounds good.
I can get the shimmer up top, but I get the clarity of those bass notes.
Yeah.
And it's consistent. Of course, people are really good with 12 strings. I'm not.
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't hit it perfectly, and it's an imbalance between the lower and the higher strings.
Well,
so
I would say this. There's a few folks out there who that's all they buy is 12 strings. They are 12-string players. That's their guitar. But then there's the other 99.9% of the people who they go and buy a 12-string because they want one, and they use it on one song.
Maybe don't play it as much as they would.
Much.
This, I think,
but this one is usable, playable.
It's definitely a happy or a medium.
What a cool guitar. It's super just fun, and you can do a lot of cool stuff.
But it's practical, too, and that's what I really love. I mean, it is pretty. Yeah, it's nice to look at.
I like this burst.
Who's going to see this except you, So it's like, at the end of the day, I love a pretty guitar, but it doesn't matter that much to me. What I love about this is...
Well, who's going to see it? When you hang it up, you hang it up...
Backwards?
Backwards, yeah. And then all your friends will see it, and everyone who comes over will see it. And if you're doing a gig, before you're done,
just make sure to kind of rotate it around.
Yeah, and then when you put it in the stand on stage, you put it in backwards.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of
You've
people
thought about this a lot, clearly.
I have.
About how to. Well,
if I was on stage, I'd use one of these. You'd use the plain old boring one.
Yeah,
and
you'd be cool.
I'd use this one.
You'd be cooler, as always. Yeah, that's spoken like a guy with hair. So anyway,
all right,
9-string Taylor 9-string custom GA.
Yep,
9
Grand Auditorium body.
Yeah,
it's an X brace guitar. I think the 9-string has its own special X bracing, but beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful
very
burst.
cool. Very useful, very
Yeah.
practical instrument too, not just a pretty face.
Yeah. Quentin, thanks
You
for
bet.
being here. Thanks for watching.